Ever wondered how Christianity spread from a small group in Jerusalem to the entire world? A huge part of that answer lies in the incredible story of a Roman soldier named Cornelius. Let's dive into it. Cornelius wasn't your typical Roman centurion. The Bible, in the book of Acts chapter 10, describes him as a devout and God-fearing man. He prayed regularly and was generous to those in need. Even though he wasn't Jewish, he worshipped the God of Israel. This really sets the stage for something big to happen. One afternoon, while Cornelius was praying, an angel of God appeared to him in a vision. Can you imagine that? An angel. The angel told him that his prayers and his gifts to the poor had been noticed by God. Then he gave him a specific instruction. Send men to a town called Joppa and bring back a man named Simon, who was also called Peter. Cornelius didn't hesitate. He immediately sent two of his servants and a loyal soldier to find him. Meanwhile, in Joppa, Peter was having his own vision. He saw a large sheet coming down from heaven, filled with all kinds of animals, reptiles, and birds, including animals that were considered unclean under Jewish law. A voice told him, "Get up, Peter. Kill and eat." Peter, a lifelong observant Jew, was shocked and refused. But the voice spoke again, saying, "Do not call anything impure that God has made clean." This happened 3 times. Just as Peter was pondering what this strange vision could possibly mean, Cornelius's men arrived at his doorstep. The Holy Spirit told Peter to go with them without hesitation. This was a radical step. For a Jew like Peter, entering the home of a Gentile, a non-Jew, was a huge cultural and religious barrier. But Peter understood that his vision wasn't just about food. It was about people. God was showing him that the good news of Jesus wasn't just for the Jewish people, but for everyone. So Peter went to Cornelius' house and found a large gathering of Cornelius' family and friends waiting eagerly to hear what he had to say. Peter began to preach, explaining the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. And as he was speaking, something amazing happened. The Holy Spirit fell upon everyone who was listening, just as it had on the Jewish believers at Pentecost. They began speaking in tongues and praising God. Seeing this, Peter and his Jewish companions were astonished. It was undeniable proof that God had accepted the Gentiles. Peter declared, "Surely no one can stand in the way of their being baptized with water. They have received the Holy Spirit just as we have." And so Cornelius and his entire household were baptized, becoming the very first Gentile converts to Christianity. This story is a monumental turning point in the history of the early church. It shattered the walls of